Selamat datang ke channel Cikgu Anna. Welcome to Miss Anna's channel. What are we going to learn today? Today we are going to learn about idioms. Let's learn English with Cikgu Anna. We have 10 idioms to learn. Learning English is fun. 10 idioms. This is part 1 of the idioms series. Learning English is fun. What are idioms? You have probably heard of idioms. They are basically some sayings. Idioms exist in every language. They are words or phrases that aren't meant to be taken literally. For example, if you say someone has cold feet, it doesn't mean their toes are actually cold, but it means they are nervous about something. Idioms can't be understood merely by studying the words in the phrases. You have to know and understand them and be familiar with them. You can learn it faster if you use them in your daily speech and writings. Why do we need to learn them? Idioms can be helpful to explain certain matters, emotions, and situations. If you write it in your essays, it will bring more competency and fluency to your language. And lastly, it makes your essays more interesting to read. Common idioms. Common idioms are popular idioms that are used worldwide. The examples below shows you how you can't really make out the meaning of these expressions without knowing what they mean. The next time someone says they are feeling under the weather, you'll know it has nothing to do with weather patterns, but rather that they are feeling quite ill. Achoo! Let's start with the first one. Number 1. Call it a night. Call it a night. What does it mean? Example of going to call it a night. I'm going to bed. Let's call it a night. We can continue our work tomorrow. Basically, it means that you are going to finish whatever you're going to leave whatever you have started, and you're going to continue it the next day. Call it a night. Number 2. Blessing in disguise. What does blessing in disguise mean? Example of sentences. Getting fired turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I got a better job after that. Getting fired normally is a negative event. It makes us sad. But in this case, this person got a better job after that, and it turned out to be a good thing. It's a blessing in disguise. I missed the flight. The plane crashed. So it's a good thing this person missed the flight, because the plane crashed. So blessing in a disguise means whatever that did not turn out, there was something better because of that. Number 3. Under the weather. Example of sentences. I'm feeling under the weather. I'm feeling sick. Rani is feeling under the weather. She will not be going to school today. Under the weather means someone who is not well and needs to rest. Number 4. Once in a blue moon. What does once in a blue moon mean? Once in a blue moon. Example of sentences. I go out for walks once in a blue moon. I go out for walks very rarely. That means very seldom. Once in a blue moon, very rarely. Lim's family only go on vacation once in a blue moon. They rarely go for a vacation or a holiday. Once in a blue moon. Number 5. Beat around the bush. Example of sentences. Don't beat around the bush. It means just say what you really mean. I really don't like you beating around the bush. Just tell me about the situation as it is. Just say exactly what the matter is about. In other words, come straight to the point. Beat around the bush means the person is not telling you exactly what the problem is. Number 6. Cut me some slack. Example of sentences. Would you cut me some slack? Don't be so hard on me. Give me some time. Don't be so hard on him if he did not finish his homework. His father had just passed away. Just cut him some slack. In other words, be a little considerate to him. Cut me some slack. Number 7. Cut any corners. Example of sentences. Don't cut any corners. Don't take any shortcuts and produce shoddy work. Shoddy work is slipshod work, not excellent work. The contractor does not cut any corners. He does very good work in rebuilding houses, which means he does excellent work without compromising on quality. Cut any corners. Number 8. Get out of hand. Example of sentences. She let things get out of hand. She let things get out of control. They let the matter out of hand. Now the matter is worse than before. The situation cannot be controlled. For example, a fire. When a fire is small, you can put it out. But when it becomes big, then there's a big problem. It can get out of hand. Number 9. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Example of sentences. I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm going to start over. Our plan did not work. We have to go back to the drawing board to start over. Basically, they have to start from scratch. Go back to the drawing board. Number 10. Hang in there. Hang in there. Example of sentences. Hang in there, don't give up. Help is on the way. Stick with it. We will just have to hang in there. We've accomplished so much. Just a little bit more to the success of this project. We must just hang in there, which means don't give up. Try to be persistent a little more until you are successful. So we have come to the 10th idiom. Let's recap of all the examples of the sentences. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to bed. Getting fired turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Getting fired normally is a negative event, but in this case it turned out to be a good thing. I'm feeling under the weather. I'm feeling sick. I go out for walks once in a blue moon. I go out for walks very rarely. Don't beat around the bush. Just say what you really mean. Would you cut me some slack? Don't be so hard on me. Don't cut any corners. Don't take any shortcuts and produce shoddy work. She let things get out of hand. She lets things get out of control. there you go, 10 idioms for you to remember. It will be good if you can practice it with your friends. Use it in your daily conversations, and that will help you to remember them. Now we have come to the end of part 1. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Chegu Anna SA. See you again the next time. Till then, stay safe and stay happy. Try and do some exercises on quizzes. Set 1 of idioms. On quizzes, click on the link in the description below. Thank you for watching. They say practice makes perfect. Keep practicing